Well, there's a lot of books about Coach Lombardi, and our play is based on David Moranis' book When Pride Still Mattered, which is over 500 pages. And Eric Simonson, our playwright from Steppenwolf, he had the monumental task of trying to compress this into a 90-minute play. So there's a narrative character, that a reporter that Keith Nobbs plays, that kind of fills you in on facts and figures, but the heart of the play is about the man and his attitude on winning and what it costs.
Everyone's heard the quotes, everyone's heard the speeches, everyone's heard the legend that is Vince Lombardi, and now they get a chance to see him at home.
It's really a story about a family and the search for excellence set in the world of football. It's about a man who went to the ends of the earth and brought his wife along with him to be the king and queen of this faraway place. He was in the middle of the world. He was in New York City as an assistant coach for the Giants. And then someone said, you can be king of Green Bay.
A lot of people say, what's happening to my career? I'm older. What's happening? Where's it going? That was Vince's story. And not a lot of people know about that. He was about to give up football. He was about to become a banker, and nobody knows that. I mean, very few people know that. And you watch him become and transform himself into the person that he always knew that he could be.
This cast is fantastic. It's a group of 6 actors who come to work every day. They bring their lunch pail, and they really go for it. So I couldn't ask more of them, although I will.
It's great. Everybody's fantastic. We had a really good time in the Berkshires. We did a workshop of the production in July, and it was well received. So it was kind of like going to training camp for our show. We got to spend a lot of time together, and I got to say, everybody gets along really well.
I am having the time of my life. I get to be with the most spectacular men. I mean, these guys are so fantastic. And Dan Laurie is an old friend of mine. So for us to get to work together again is a real treat.
What I'm excited about is if this play works, it's going to help regional theaters because it's going to bring in a new audience. And it's also going to open up a genre that I really think a lot of writers would like to explore. It's a lot of great, true sports stories. Dave Dietrichson, Jim Thorpe, Lance Rensel. And I think this is very important for young writers.
I actually think this play is I think it's going to surprise people. I think people who think it's just a bio theater piece about Lombardi are going to be surprised. It's really rich theatrically.
I'm excited for people to see this story, and I'm excited for people who I think usually don't go to theater to come and check this out, because I think there's going to be a lot of fathers and a lot of husbands who normally would have to be dragged kicking and screaming into a theater, and I really think it's going to speak to them and satisfy them in a way that a lot of plays haven't.
What I'm excited for is the ability for the sports fan to sit right next to the theater fan and then both enjoy this play by Eric Simonson.
I think if we do our job right, I think Coach Lombardi would be pleased if everyone who saw our play leaves wanting to be better at whatever their endeavor in life was, because he was a challenger. He challenged you to be the best you could be. And that's the message I hope comes across.